My field versus my field. So I thought I'd till up some. This is my little test plot where it's bare here. I had just the thickest stand of tillage radishes last year just to see what the heck they do. And they do a lot. They got absolutely massive. Most of this was underground. So you can imagine, so this spring you could pop this out of the ground and there'd be a hole that size in the dirt. And the vegetation on top was just massive vegetation. But I thought I'd show, instead of, it's always easy for people to say, well, look at, you know, I'm doing better than my neighbors, or my neighbors are doing better than me. What about me versus myself? And so that's all I care about. I really enjoy soil health. I really enjoy equipment. So them are where my videos are going to be focused. But so on my soil, you can see I worked this up the last week. It's been rained on, but you can see even though we get clumpy, it, for the most part, it still very easily crumbles. The crumbles are strong enough that they will float a planter row unit across there, but whatever, we got row cleaners for that. But we had a tremendous amount of rain. We were still super cold and super saturated, but it's already noticeable on this ground. Is I can do that. There's one. Nope, that wasn't a worm. I got to dig around to find a worm. I did not find a worm. So it's kind of amazing how quickly they disappear. And so the soil temperatures on that tilled soil versus the no-till soil was 2 degrees a few minutes ago, and 2 degrees does not justify tillage equipment, but it does help speed up. You know, there's no arguing that if you go out and scratch that surface up, that you could speed up your time to get into the field. And so you can see all over the ground the worm mounds, and we just walk over here, pick him up, and there's a worm, there's a worm, there's a baby worm, there's another worm, there's another worm. So we can clearly see the benefits of leaving the residue out here. And then the other fun part, you can see the mounds already. All that's new soil. That is very rich, fertile, brand new topsoil. And so that's what we're trying to do. So hopefully in a couple generations from now, they'll be looking back on these videos in their little video screen that floats in the air, and look up at the sky and maybe thank me and my wife for being adventurous and trying this. But yeah, so it's May 6th or 7th. We've been a couple good warm days, following a lot of cold and wet. I don't know, we're going to attempt to get the planter out, but yeah, so it's just a quick video of what my soil can be like when it's dried. And on that dried soil, if we get rain now, that's going to skim over, like I was saying.